Welcome back. Well, the countdown to spring break is on, and we have a unique mini camp designed to give young women a lesson in confidence. It stresses that super skinny is out. It has now been replaced by strong being the new beautiful. Elizabeth Wynn, the director, is here to tell us more about this. I love this idea so much, and I love that there is a group of people like yourself empowering young women with this.
Absolutely. You know, there's so many girls out there that just are not comfortable with who they are. They don't know who they are. And I want to explain to girls that you're unique. You have your own body. You're not anyone else. And so let's take your body and make it the best that it can be so that you're comfortable in your own skin.
Right. And every man will tell you that confidence is the most attractive thing in a woman. And young girls, they don't get that because they don't really understand how everything works. All they see is like what they see in the magazines and on TV.
Right. And it's very hard because, you know, girls that struggle with eating disorders or teenagers that struggle with eating disorders, five times more likely to abuse alcohol and drugs. And so if we can just empower girls at an early age to know who they are and to take what they have and make it strong, not skinny, then they're on the right road.
Because addiction is so often a self-esteem issue.
Yes.
Right. So so tell me how you empower. First, what is the age group of girls that will come to the camp?
13 to 19.
Perfect.
Which it is a huge gap, but really girls at the age of 10 are starting with eating disorders and, you know, trying to go on diets. I see it all the time. I teach elementary school. I see these girls that think that they're fat and they want to be skinny, and that's the word that I do not like that word at all. It is not a good word in our vocabulary.
How much of that is because mom thinks that about herself, and maybe mom's on a diet and mom says don't eat carbs? And
you've hit the nail on the head with that one, because our girls, I know growing up in a house full of women with my grandmother, my mother, and my sister, I watched everything that my mother did. She put on makeup, hair, jewelry, dressed to the nines. And I heard her say, I am so fat. I wish I could fit in these jeans. I've got to go on a diet. And I heard that stuff, and a lot of times we don't realize what we're saying that our daughters hear us saying. And that is in the back of their head, and I hate that.
And it manifests in a certain way unless they have some guidance with like how to deal with that thought process.
Yes. And so I want girls to understand too, you know, everybody's on the run. I have 3 children. We are going constantly. But you can make good choices when you're on the run. With your eating. We're all about clean eating at our house. And, you know, parents will say, well, we have to eat out all the time. Well, let's teach our children to make better choices.
How to order at the fast food restaurants, because you can. Most fast food restaurants have some healthy options on the menu.
Absolutely.
So this is about education then also. You're teaching them about what to eat, why it's good for them, or why it's bad for them.
And it's interactive. I want the girls to talk and discuss things. I want to show them videos. I want to make healthy, clean, yummy snacks. I want them to dig in and do that themselves, because that gives them, you know, a self of empowerment. I made this. And so we'll spend 30 minutes on educating and learning what's good and what's not so great. And then the last hour of class, because I'm a fitness instructor at Get Fit, we will explore different types of fitness. One day we'll do Zumba. One day we'll do piloxing, spin. I want them to see what's out there and how they can get active, and it doesn't have to be boring or hard. It can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, be fit and healthy. You don't have to be super skinny, because that's in fact not healthy at all.
No.
And what I really like about your program is you're not afraid to tell girls that, like, it's okay to be fit and to be healthy. Your self-confidence in a large part is tied to that. It's tied to the way we look or the way that we feel about ourselves. And this is such a large piece of it. So it seems like you're attacking that in a really healthy, productive way.
I'm trying to. I want girls to understand that skinny is not what you want to be. That there are girls that are skinny, but they're still
unhealthy.
Unhealthy, yes.
Yeah. And still don't feel good about themselves.
Absolutely.
So there's that other layer to it that you have to really get at, especially with teenage girls, I would imagine.
And the biggest compliment I was paid, I went to get my nails done, I have to tell you this, and it's been a while. I had on a tank top, and I sat down, and the lady said, "Oh, you are so fit," which I work hard. I teach classes, and I run it. But I thought, you know what? That felt great.
It's a good word.
I would much rather be fit than thin or skinny. So that was a great compliment, and I want these girls to understand that. Fit, strong is the new beautiful.
I love that message. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Real quickly, okay, so if you would like to get more details on Get Fit Spring Break Camp for Girls, which is March 10th through the 14th,
yes.
right? It starts from 11 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. Send your questions to Elizabeth V. Wynn, is that right?
Yes,
at
that's
yahoo.com. Right. Elizabeth V. Wynn, 2 N's, at yahoo.com. The fee for the camp is $45. It's located at Get Fit in Waxahachie, and it is filling up fast. I can only imagine you get a lot of calls for it, don't you?
Yes.
Okay, so don't put off contacting Elizabeth. It's great work that you're doing.
Thank you very
much. Good luck with it. Come back and tell us how it went, okay?
I will. I'd love to.
Mardi Gras has the traditional colors of purple, green, and gold, and the Dallas Arboretum is ready to celebrate. We'll show you what they have when we come back.